Now, ladies and gentlemen, CSGO's player count alongside the skins market has just peaked once again. So 2023 has been a very interesting year for Counter-Strike. With minimal to no updates, no communication from the devs, the game has grown stronger, bigger, and better than it ever has before, despite all the problems that I and many others give to Valve in a constructive criticism format. While player numbers skyrocket, so is the skins market. Cases are becoming more expensive than anyone could have possibly imagined. Dormant CSGO accounts that haven't been touched in years are now becoming gold mines without people even knowing it. If that's a previous Smurf you've had, an alt account, or maybe one of your friends' accounts that just stopped playing Counter-Strike. It's gotten to the point where many people have discussed the fact that a lot of this could be due to CSGO's market inflation. Higher tier knives are doubling up in price, cases rising a little too much, and right now it's actually currently worth it for you to play the game, meaning getting your drops, because those drops have a very good chance of being a little over $1, believe it or not the 3 cents that most people are used to. In today's video, I want to talk about the obvious: the skins market rising, where it's headed, if it's too late to get in now, and if it's too early to sell, plus the player count.
Now today's video sponsor is of course SkinsMonkey. SkinsMonkey is currently the easiest and also fastest way you can buy, but most importantly trade your CSGO skins. All you have to do is make sure you have your trade link, and on your first trade, if you have a leftover balance, it goes towards your current balance that can be used the next time you end up trading skins. It has 3 ways you can inspect, but most importantly has a very in-depth inspect feature that you can see corners on a karambit, for an example, that you can't really see otherwise unless you have the item in game. If you end up topping up your balance, make sure to use promo code MANDO to get up to a 35% deposit bonus and a free $5 on the first trade.
Firstly, I want to discuss the player count, because this has been very interesting to me and has come to a lot of people's attention the past few days alongside social media. So Jake Lucky just a few days ago put out a tweet saying CSGO continues to reach new peaks 10 years after release. Makes me happy. But could someone explain why or how? And this tweet, I think without him knowing, got a lot of traction, or wasn't expecting, I would say. Got a lot of responses, including a message from CSGO themselves. This is one of the perfect answers, and what I love to see from Valve. Pretty much it explains why CSGO is so addicting, because it takes minutes to understand and a lifetime to master, and the more you invest, the greater are your returns. Now, you could take that for whatever way you want, if that's the market, or the game itself, or maybe even both. I think it's both. I quote tweeted this and said, "It genuinely puts a smile on my face to see this. I don't know why. Counter-Strike." I was very happy and excited to see that Valve is communicating and talking to the community, but also on how good of an answer this was. I don't think you can give much better of an answer than this. And that answer pretty much sums up why people are playing and still continue to grow in player count. It's such a simple yet complicated game that's so addicting. Every time you play, you just want to get better, whether you have 100 hours, 1,000 hours, or 10,000 hours. And I guess this is a bit of an ad for myself, but I'm making like a documentary style video in the next couple of weeks, why and how CSGO is the game that never dies. Knock on wood for that one. Now let's talk about the skins market. This for me is getting a little out of hand at this point. Not really in a bad way. An example of this is if you've been in the game for a little while, especially in the investing scene, or you've had a lot of skins for the past couple of years, maybe 4 years, you're in a pretty good spot. But if you're someone new coming into the scene, it's very risky because of how high prices are right now. For example, the Karambit Tiger Tooth, factory new. This in the past 6 months has seen a low price of $720, and I thought that at the time was very high. I bought it in around $800. This turned to be a very good investment, almost selling at $1,000 right now. This is the new median price. You take the mouse sticker for an example. This for the past year and a half was $3 to $5, as you can see on Buff, had an all-time low of 4. In just the past couple of months has started to see new all-time highs, and unlike before when we saw these kind of highs with Stockholm 2021, the rarity factor and borderless effect is definitely playing a huge fact in this, and why these prices are up so much at $40+. And of course, the one bozo who bought one of these for $70. The revolver case, this was an insane investment for many people, including myself. This was 30 cents 6 months ago, and 6 months before that, so a year from right now, this was in that 10 to 15 cent category, and for the longest time, this was one of those 3 to 6 cent cases. This has recently hit an all-time high at 70+ cents on a place like Buff, and right now is trending at 70. And on the Steam market, it's hitting over $1. Now, the reasons for this, obviously that Karambit Blue Gem, many people want to unbox it. It's $1 million if you get it, but it's obviously a huge gamble. With a $4+ investment just to open one of these, because of the case price, but also the key, and maybe even a little more, depending on where you live. With the amount of new players coming to the game, and how many we've gotten this past year, I just don't think it's adding up for all these items going up to be a very successful investment. Now, I may make a more in-depth video kind of based off of this, the current status of the CSGO market, my thoughts on it, buying, selling, and of course investing. But as today's segment, I think investing right now, it's definitely risky. Though things keep proving they're more in demand, supply is needed, we're also going to be going to that territory in the next few months where an operation is definitely on the table. Now, we just got the Revolution case that gives us at least 6 months, in my opinion, before we get anything new. But when an operation does come, I think we're going to see some dips, and that will definitely be a better opportunity to. For people that have been in the game for a while, maybe you want to get out, take a break, go into other things, now is your time to do so. Cases are a prime example. The 3 cent case investments, I don't think think are ever going to be anything again. If you guys are unfamiliar with what I'm talking about, really up until the past couple of years, the main drop pool cases, and the least popular ones anyway, that didn't have any expensive skins or really desirable skins, really never were that good as an investment. As China became more relevant into the scene and many people unboxing cases strictly for golds, it's definitely driven up the prices. As it goes for stickers right now, like Stockholm and Antwerp, I would probably wait until the Paris Major to see what those look like. Now that is somewhat of a gamble, because if they do look pretty bad, these are going to go even more expensive. If they look good, this will be your opportunity to buy a lot of these, because at that point in time, people are probably going to offboard some investments. As it goes for skins like this Karamba Tiger Tooth, Karamba Doppler, Butterfly Knives, though they are expensive, if they've just hit a new all-time high or some sort of peak, wait till it drops down a bit. And the best thing you can do in this situation when it comes to skins and anything you can play with and see in game, use it as a play skins investment if you're playing on a weekly or day-to-day basis. Passes the time faster, and as you're playing, getting better and ranking up every single day, your skins are going to hold their value, but also gain a lot too. And that's why I like to call Counter-Strike a hobby investment when it comes to the play side of skin. Let me know what you guys think down below. What is everyone's thoughts on the current status of the skins market? Because I know it has worried some people to a certain degree. Stay positive, stay sexy. I'm out, guys. Peace.